going on, guys? Team Bear here, Dual Through Outdoors. Here in the garage, taking out some tackle. We're getting warmer weather, fishing's getting going, so I want to take this time to show you one of my favorite crankbait hacks. Ways you can get away with fishing deeper diving crankbaits in not so deep conditions. Most of my fishing for me and for Dual Through Outdoors is on the West Branch, Susquehanna. You know, there are some spots where it's over 8 foot, but for the most part, vast majority of the time, you're in that 4 to 8 foot range. So that leaves you pretty limited when you're talking about cranking. You know, there's a lot of deep diving cranks, medium diving cranks that aren't going to work. You're just going to keep hitting bottom 24/7. So let me show you some of the ones I do under normal conditions. So when you're talking about that warm water, 60-degree or more spawn, post-spawn, high water in the summer, you can't beat a square bill. This is a 6 cents 50X crush. Been a good one over the years. Again, it only goes in 3 to 5 foot range. For that 50-degree water, really like the DT4. That's arguably been my best bait over the years. It was ranked last year. Go back to our videos. #1 round bill crankbait. Did a top 5 for both round and square bills. When the water's in that 50-degree range, and even low 40s, and even you saw mid 40s last year on Hammond Lake. Catch some nice smallies on Helsinki shad. Great crankbait. So those ratings, you know, DT4, that's assuming you were throwing out a 10-pound fluorocarbon line. So that's how all these crankbaits are rated, based on 10-pound fluorocarbon line. So I have 2 setups, one that fits that, one that doesn't, and the second one is the hack. So a lot of people just throw one crankbait rod, but here's why I throw 2. Here's 7-foot medium action, Edwards Ike series, medium moderate, composite, both glass and graphite, on a 5:4:1 gear ratio Revo winch, perfect for, you know, early season cranking. And joint Shire 5, one of my favorite crankbaits. Caught a lot of bass over the years in the river on this, as well as on some lakes, but mostly the river. Goes about 5 feet. Perfect for the situation. 10-pound Seaguard fluorocarbon. Fits the bill for the rating for that crankbait. Now, we get into the hack. My second crankbait rod. Again, Abbott Garcia Ike series. 7'3" medium moderate action composite. Revo Ike reel 6:6:1, a little bit faster, which is the secondary point. You know, if you're reeling a little bit quicker instead of just slow cranking, you know, that bait's gonna go a little higher in the water column. Now, springtime, you don't want to do that. But I'm about to show you what will help that. I don't have 10-pound Seaguard and Physics fluorocarbon. I have 12-pound Seaguard and Physics fluorocarbon. What that's going to do is that's going to keep my bait a little higher in the water column for these river conditions where you're normally not able to fish that deep. So right here, this is a new crankbait I'm excited to try. This is the Otts Garage Slim #6, 6-foot diver balsa. Some awesome, just another awesome Rapala pattern. Round bill, ideal for springtime conditions. I can't wait to try it. Haven't thrown it yet, but like I said, over 6 foot, again, 6 foot's questionable. Anything over that, you're probably gonna get hung up a lot more than you're getting bit or just cranking under normal conditions. You know, you want to touch bottom with crankbaits, but you don't want to be digging in and getting stuck all the time. So 6 foot depth diving at 10-pound fluorocarbon. Now again, this rod has 12-pound fluorocarbon. So what that's going to do is, even with my slow cranking this, I'll still only be about 5 foot. So if I'm fishing a deeper hole, maybe I'll really slow crank, especially if it's cold, but I'll just do a normal slow crank in those 4 to 6 foot conditions. I'll be close to bottom, but not getting hung up 24/7, bouncing off, you know, wood and other structure. So that's my hack. You know, if you're fishing conditions where, you know, the water's not very deep and you don't have DT4s or square bills, or it's, you know, colder conditions where you want to throw a different crankbait with a different pattern, whatever your reasoning, buff that lineup. Because also, I will throw those square bills and stuff like that on this setup if I'm fishing not only really shallow, like 3 foot or so, but if I'm fishing on a lot of cover, you know, that way if I have less chance of breaking off, if I'm rubbing up against wood, whatever. So just a simple little hack for me, for when you're throwing crankbaits, bump that line up to 12-pound fluorocarbon, not 10. And you'll be able to fish that same little shallow water column as if you were throwing a shallow running crankbait, but you can get a bigger profile and maybe some other colors that aren't offered. So that's my hack of the day for crankbaits. You know, we're gonna be getting out soon, throwing a lot of these, so hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll catch you later. Thank you for watching this Dual Throw Outdoors video. If you like this video, be sure to leave it a like, share with your friends, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more Dual Throw Outdoors content.